Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to the XX Files, y'all. My name is Handsome Samson, Dos Equis, Leonardo DiCaprio Pro, Quentin Tarantino Pro. It's a lot of names. It's Pro. And like I just said, this is the XX Files where we preserve culture in a luxurious way. Everybody give themselves a round of applause real quick. Yeah. And today, we do have Good Vibes, aka Ariel. If y'all need to know something about her, make sure y'all vibes good vibes for you. And if I say, I'll put the little, you know what I'm saying?
Right here.
Yes. So y'all know who we're talking about. She is a content creator, fashion stylist, social media guru, and a creative director. Very fly, talented lady. Oh, yeah, that's also my sister, too. Runs in the family. So with that being said, do you have anything to say before we get this started?
Hey guys.
For sure. So, this is my first time having a guest at the XX Files, so this is gonna be really dope, really cool exchange. So, with that being said, let's go into the first topic. So, all right. So with that being said, the first topic. What is? Oh, it's gonna be cool. What is a lie you got away with that nobody ever knew about? It's a classified story.
Hmm. Um. Let's see. One time I accidentally broke. There was like this thing on the entertainment center.
Oh, she going household. She going family secrets.
It was like this little. I don't know if it was some type of glass like fixture that mom had, and I accidentally broke it. I was like running around the house and like I broke it, and when I accidentally broke it, and Mr. Julian glued it back together, and Mom was like, "Who broke it?" And he said he did it.
Oh
Hey.
dang! She had niggas lying for her at the house. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, no. I said we trade. I got a couple of stories, epic stories, y'all. So if y'all, I'm gonna show y'all something on my shoulder. I got this scar right here.
Oh my God, I want to hear this.
Yes, and it grew with me. It's grown with me for years. So the bigger I get, no diddy, pause. Uh, like the more like the scar grows. So I'm gonna tell you like the backstory how I got this joint. I was playing basketball in the house when I was like 12. I don't know who. I thought I was Steve Francis. Y'all don't know who that was, but like everybody was Kobe fans. I was a Steve Francis fan. So like I had this little blue ball that we just hit the corner of the door, and then sometimes get a little layup in, and sometimes you get a dunk in. So one day I'm just regular day I'm hooping, and then I'm bouncing the ball. The ball like a break like a little glass like chandelier joint in my room. So fam, once it break, it's shards of glass
Oh no.
raining down. So I should have just maybe jumped to the left or right, but you like it's light and shimmering, and one glass just sliced my arm clean open, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Mom go with me. Like so my whole like, man, I'm just more so like I don't want to get in trouble. Like so what bruh, I just get like a band-aid and I just like wrapped it up, done up. So for like 2-3 weeks, like my shoulder is like split open. Like I remember I was in class and my teacher like I like lifted up like she was like, what's wrong with your shoulder? And like she pulled my shoulder up and it looked like it was just like a pork rind on my shoulder. And she was just it was crusted up. You know what she do? She didn't give me no Neosporin. This bitch put some fucking flavored lotion on this. It's all coming back to me now. So my arm I had a crispy pork rind that smelled like, you know what I'm saying, what's that stuff that Bed Bath and Body Work, bro. Smelling like Japanese cherry blossom. So it just it healed like a keloid. It healed like a keloid. So I on my shoulder, like I'm looking at it, that's the story behind it. Like it's healed like a keloid. It just was gross when I was younger, but now it just looks like I got stabbed or something. So whenever somebody, I used to tell folks like if I wanted them to stop talking to me, they was like, "What happened to your shoulder?" Man, I got shot. Just say some shit just to end the conversation. And that's probably one story that got myself out of trouble. My second one, you know this story, is around when my older sister almost murked me, bro. On the I was hanging off a second story banister. Story time, y'all. We lived in a townhouse. On this townhouse, it was one of them joints like it was like a ledge, and then you could look down the stairs. I used to dance on top of the ledge, just freely. And my older sister, I love her. She was a hater. I love you, Toy. She just wanted to she just wanted to mess with me. Just wanted to steal my joy. So as I'm up there, la la la, like just dance on the ledge, she used to always say, "You know you're gonna fall one day. Whatever. No. Y'all know what she do? She pushed me. She pushed me. She like full out push me. I'm dangle. I fall off the ledge. Now I'm dangling. Think Lion King. I'm Simba. And I'm like, because it's nothing but bottom of the stairs, final destination. I'm just like, please, Toya, just don't let me go. No, and more so Tupac and Juice. I'm like, please. You feel that grip slipping? Bruh, I'm falling. I feel like that nigga gonna get out when he was in the I'm just, yes. And it's when you seeing somebody reach for you, you falling far away, terrifying as fuck. So as I'm falling, God is the realest. Tell me why I fall in a sit down position perfectly on the bottom step. So I could have like landed like this. I literally boom fall in a sitting position. I look up. So I was in 5th grade too. So my mom went home. It was a weekend time. So my sister, no, good. I'll just be nice. You know, I'll get you candy. Just bribe me, whatever. And I go for it all. So I remember like she was nice to me for like 2 weeks. I was royalty. My mom was like, "What y'all been up to, man?" Nothing. But I ain't ever gonna forget. I was so damn sore for 2 weeks. I ain't never felt the back of my heels was sore. My bottom was sore. My back was sore. My leg was sore. But she got out of that whooping like somehow. So if I had to say like that's probably my family secret that that I let my sister get away with. I was always, you know what I'm saying, the one that I'll probably get in trouble. I got plenty more stories like that, but if I had to share one, that will have to be that. As far as family secret wise.
Unpack was crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh, bruh.
Yeah.
Terrifying. With that, I know we got some family secrets, but what's something wild or like I guess in the field that you work in, what is something that you've never revealed or a secret or something that you've never shared with? Maybe it's like working with somebody or maybe just a rude interaction. You don't have to reveal anybody, but what's in your field something that you dealt with that was like you never shared that was like what the fuck?
I've been stood up on a Style Vibes before. Like, I've had someone come and agree to meet up, and we met up for like the first half. So, if anybody doesn't know, I film Style Vibes in 2 days, like in 2 parts. So the first part is when we're going to the thrift store and we're going and picking out the clothes and different things like that. And then the second part, we come to the studio and we film them trying it on. So the person showed up for the first half and then never said anything else afterwards. And like bought the clothes and everything.
And they just never did the episode?
They just never did. And then when I see them, they're just like, "Oh yeah, sorry."
That's awkward. It's just like you was halfway there. Like
wasted my time.
Yes, you wasted your time. Was they just trying to kick it?
I don't know.
That's
He wasn't even a vibe.
Damn. We watched this episode like, damn, I knew I should have did that. Well, bro, that's on you.
I got one. I'm gonna let it rip. Behind the camera, I used to work at Your Breakout Fix.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was the phone man.
Okay.
I'm out here taking all the screens. Yeah. No cap. All of them joints. I got a little bag on because I got homies who was like, yeah, bro, can you know what I'm saying, fix the iPhone? It's on like $175 in the stove. Come to me, I get you right for $60.
Ooh.
Yeah. Wow. Damn. Okay.
And I tell you, I made like a successful living off of it for like
wow.
Like at least 6 months.
Yeah.
And like,
oh my god.
Leave the joint because I was only making $10 an hour, like as like an employee. And
yeah.
If I'm making my money doing the illegal stuff, I need to go and do something else. And I was like, when I quit the joint, I was like, I really hope they don't come back and like be like, hey, you owe us like XYZ for them screens.
Whoa.
Because I was just all in the joint, but everybody was like. I was the only black dude that was doing it. We're going to put it like
oh, dang.
They were building a case on you.
Yeah.
You was going to be scapegoat.
The white dude showed me how to do it. He was like, yeah, man, just break it out of the inventory. They're not going to check. I was like, all right.
Dang.
Like
right, set up.
Damn.
They probably knew you were doing that.
Yeah, D. That's how they do it. Do that all corporations.
I was all on Snapchat, Facebook. Yeah.
Oh man. You was the plug.
Nah, yeah, bro. You was getting.
I was The equivalent of the good loud niggas outside the gas station.
Yes, bro. I respect
Dang.
one shot, one stop shop, bro. I respect that. But white man was hating on that. You was getting too good at your gig, bro.
Yeah.
You was eating too well. Oh, that's funny. I'm trying to think. What's an industry secret? Or something that I've been through that I never told on them. Like, so I was an STL. STL on our first show. As we out here, like, you know what I'm saying, first time performing at STL, having a good time vibing. And it sounds crazy, but as we at the show, I see this guy that I've never seen before in real life. But I was like, bro, you look familiar. Like, you know, one of my cousins or something like that. And he's cool with one of the performers. He chilling, smoking. He's like, man, nah, bro, I don't know. You don't know me, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. But I feel like I really know you. And I was like, bro, like, he was kind of getting upset. And I said, as a Memphis nigga, I said, bro, I was kind of getting upset too. I was like, damn, bro, I'm not trying to be offensive. He was like, nah, I get it though. I was like, bro, you just look so familiar. He was like, nah, nigga, I ain't. I'm like, damn, bro. So like the whole night kind of go on, and I see him at the show, and I'm like, fam, like I feel like this dude familiar, and I feel like, man, I created a bad vibe, but then I'm also feeling like, damn, bro, I'm just trying to say what's up. I don't know you, look familiar. You know what I'm saying. Good vibes that I left the show feeling like, bruh, this dude is an asshole. He probably think I'm an asshole. Who the fuck was that? So D, as I go back online, you know who that was? So, yeah.
It was Patrick McCaw.
Patrick McCaw, yes. 3-time NBA champion Patrick McCaw. Like, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I know it sounds crazy. This man won an NBA ring in his first 3 years in the NBA, which has never been done before. So I'm sitting here, he just at the show smoking a blunt. I'm like, bro, I know you, bro. What you mean? Nigga, what you mean? And I'm like, damn, I'm talking to the NBA champ all wrong. So if I had to say, that was probably my one, like cringe moment. Patrick, if all love, yo, Jay Amani, you know what's all love. I know that's your brethren. But hey, bro, my bad, Pat, bro. I really didn't know, dog. That was my L.
Oh, one thing I remember, I had an encounter with Nathan from Insecure is rude. Nathan from Insecure is rude.
Which one? Who was Nathan?
The light-skinned dude that went with Issa during the show.
He was?
Yes, he was rude. The light eyes.
Yeah, he was rude?
Yeah, so last year I went to LA and I was at I was just walking around, leaving from the BET experience, and we just saw him and like a couple of friends, I guess. He was walking by, and like he knew that we knew who he was, and he just was being so rude about it, like acting like he was like a real, like, just, bruh, you Nathan from Insecure, you didn't even get Issa, and you acting like this, it's crazy. He was just very rude, very like and it wasn't like he didn't want to be bothered or anything. He was outside like.
He just wanted to be pretentious with y'all.
Yeah, and it's like, who are you? I really don't even care. I didn't even want a picture. I just was finna say what's up, but his energy was off. He was
Hit you with that
definitely
light-skinned nigga shuffle.
Bruh.
Hit you with that light-skinned nigga shuffle.
No.
Not today, baby girl. That's hilarious, man. Damn, hey, bro. Stop it. You rude to my sister, bro. I don't know if I can watch Insecure the same way no more. That's why you didn't get Issa right there.
Right.
Sorry,
Period.
not sorry, Nate. Next topic. Conspiracy theory of the week. This is one of my favorite topics. Each week we come with a conspiracy theory of the week where you can just be imaginative and figure out like what you feel like the conspiracy is. So with that being said, let's see what we're gonna talk about here. Okay. What was streaming created to kill artist ownership to you? Do you feel like streaming was? Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't intentionally to kill artists' revenue or whatever. I just think that it was all capitalism. Like, I feel like people just got greedy. They wanted the big wigs wanted that money, and they created a new invention at the time, like just a new wave of how we consume music, and it made money, but it definitely benefits these labels and corporations more than it does the artists. I feel like it wasn't intentional, but now it's definitely like they should find ways to help artists for real. Like, they shouldn't be moving like this at all, but it's the way of the world. What can we do now?
You know, yeah, we definitely are. We definitely are people that kind of just roll with the punches. So I definitely feel you on that. Do I feel that streaming was created to kill artist ownership? Man, bro, like I always say, like I kind of agree with you. I'm like more so. these labels are always gonna figure out a way to keep their bag going. So it's just like, I always feel like they're gonna be 2-3 steps ahead, and if they ain't 2-3 steps ahead, then they're using somebody to figure out how to get 2-3 steps ahead. Like I feel as though like once they figure out how Kais and that and all these folks are doing this stream, and once they monetize that, they're gonna like try to corner that market.
Oh yeah.
So
Definitely.
So my whole thing is like, do I feel like it was created to do that? Like, no, I just feel like the whole system is just built to keep that money in their pocket and us to be like chasers. I don't feel like the game ain't ever been for artists to be owners. They hate that part of the game. So I just feel like, yeah, AI is just another stepping stool. Now, do I feel like it's gonna kind of shoot us in the foot? Like, yeah, but I feel like everything shoots us in the foot. A couple months ago, everybody was doing Ozempic. Now everybody going blind. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like they always present something good for us. A few months later, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about these shots, but I'm not gonna talk about that right now. It's just so much like they put in front of us to like they say it's gonna help us in years down the line. Hey, this what we got. But that's where I'm at as far as like, I guess that topic goes. Next question. I guess I'm asking all these music related questions. Conspiracy of the week. What if AI is already making all the hits and they're just slapping a familiar face on it right now? Would y'all really care?
I would care. I don't like AI. AI is a tool, but I don't think that AI should be used in art for real. I pride myself on being a artist, not in the music field, but I pride myself on being original. I pride myself on using my own whatever comes out of my brain. Like even with like inspiration, I do take from like Pinterest and things like that, but I really focus on making sure that whatever I'm creating, it's me. I don't like to that's just one thing that I really like pride myself on is being an owner of my own creativity.
Okay, I fully respect it. So when you see artists that like are kind of like just throwing together like graphics for like a show and they just kind of put it through like the ChatGPT filter, are you kind of like, damn, bro, you should have went with that? Like, because and the reason why I ask, I think about like artists who may not have, so they're using AI to like, well, I couldn't pay for a graphic designer here, and I had to kind of like, So I just felt I'm a tweener when it comes to it, but and I do respect fellow artists, but I just kind of like I'm just curious to feel like how do you feel about it when artists may not have the means to just create themselves all the time,
Yeah, I mean, even with graphics, like shout out all the graphic designers. I'm not a graphic designer. I've definitely used AI for graphics before. But when it comes to like very specific artistry, I feel like you still should try to, if you don't have the means for it, then I understand you got to use AI. But I'm kind of a tweener when it comes to that type of stuff. When it comes to like graphics, like graphic design, or just like small little flyers, I'll definitely like try to use like AI for things like that. But when it comes to like major projects or things that you can help people with, like use people to, I don't know, there's just nothing better than the human mind. So I feel like I'm in between with that. Like I'm not fully against it because I use it as well. I'd be a hypocrite to say that I'm against AI, using AI in graphic design.
Okay.
But, I'm just half and half really.
I got you. And I know I kind of skewed off topic. So if y'all found out Lotto or Pluto from Whammy Whammy that was AI, would just crush y'all?
I'd be a little mad. Wham Whammy, that's a classic. That has to come from that. You telling me a robot made Wham Whammy?
Hey,
no, I'm mad. I'm actually mad.
It's crazy, y'all, because y'all know that Cardi song. I'd rather lie than lose your girl. That's all AI.
Dang,
that's all
like
AI.
the lyrics and everything, or
all, I mean somebody
or
like,
his voice.
Yeah, it's AI's voice. Like even if you listen to that joint, like I'm like, bro, I've listened to Cardi a while. I ain't never heard that nigga like sound so clean. Like that song, he was hitting runs and shit. I'm like, this nigga, listen to the song. So I say it's like y'all didn't even know that. But I just wonder like if y'all figured out Santa Claus One Wheel of like Lotto was fucking using AI. Like I guess how would it affect y'all?
Yeah.
What if Sexy was using AI and this wasn't even her?
That'd be crazy.
Because certain artists like them come off like gimmicky, like they putting out music that's like
yeah. Like I'm not.
It's fun turn on music.
It's fun turn on music.
But I feel like Sexy's whole brand is supposed to be like her personality.
Yeah.
Like this big thing. And if I found out that was AI, I ain't gonna cap. I'd be mad because you inauthentic as hell.
Yeah.
You're not even who you say you are.
Yeah.
That's true. He said, "This is sexy AI, bro."
Sexy AI, I'm mad because who programmed that?
Why did the AI come up with this? What did you put in the AI?
So if
Right.
but if it was like, what if it was like Yachty just in like Yachty wrote the verse, he recorded it, and they just put the little sexy red filter over it? Y'all would be bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when auto-tune came out, niggas was mad. They didn't like auto-tune.
Nah, auto tune is the standard.
Now it's the standard, but now we have AI.
So how did y'all feel about? Did y'all see the story about how Timbaland has that AI artist and everybody was
Wait,
mad?
Timbaland has an AI artist,
Mhm.
like a
Her name
full
like
sign.
Yaya or something
Yes,
like
it's an
that.
Asian woman. Has a full on like signed AI artist.
So who gets the money?
He does.
He does.
Okay.
He does.
So that's just okay.
Exactly.
He's eliminating the stress of having to pay an artist.
You don't have
Yeah.
to deal with an artist, period. You don't have to worry about nobody being late. You don't have to
Mhm.
worry about any attitude. You don't have to worry about, oh, this person is drunk. You don't have to worry. Everything. Everything.
And you just get your money.
Yeah.
So yeah. It just I don't like it, man. I do not. I don't agree with it. It just because honestly, I feel like you have to allow an artist to have space to have artistic moments. Like if we didn't have like even as erratic as that sounds, we wouldn't have Amy Winehouses. We wouldn't have Kurt Cobain's, and we wouldn't have Edgar Allan Poe's. And it's just like as crazy as it sounds, just like sometimes like those tortured artists provide a sense of I don't know why we wouldn't have songs like "Creep" by Radiohead. It's just I'll just say like, yeah, man, AI just takes a certain type soul away, and like I said, it's all money. It's all money, and like all the stuff that you just said, you wouldn't have to worry about that for an artist. But it's just like, man, an artist has to go through things to talk about, and you just being like, oh well. Just put it into a filter. Just write it. Man, fuck you for that, bro. It's not genuine, man.
I hate it.
I feel like it's dark for Timbaland to do that. In the process he went through to get to that point.
Yeah.
Real artist.
Yes.
Meanwhile, he could have just signed one of those artists.
Yeah.
He's gonna put money and resources behind a computer and then pocket all of the money.
That is true. I say I definitely have heard stories, but hey, it wasn't my place to comment on those stories. That was classified information, but streets know. Streets definitely know. Oh, next topic. This is a good one too. Next topic. Okay. This is the interrogation, and as I said, my fault, y'all. This is the interrogation. And as I said, I'm going to ask you 5 rapid fire questions. Like answer, try not to think too much. You just speak from your heart. And this is going to be the fun part of the conversation. Yes, the interrogation. Here we go. All right, question number 1. If your homegirl got jumped in a dream, are you obligated to help her when you wake up?
Wait.
Did I read that wrong? No. If your homegirl got jumped in a dream, are you obligated to help?
So she got jumped in the dream, and when she wakes up, I'm supposed to help do what? There's nothing for me to do. No.
So if your homegirl, if your homegirl got jumped in a, hold on, you're real. I might cut all that because I feel like I'm reading it wrong. All right, guys. Question number 1: if your homegirl got jumped in a dream, are you obligated to help when you wake up?
No, because if you got jumped in a dream, real life is real life. What do I have to do? Like, there's nothing for me to do. You didn't get jumped. That was just a dream. That was your imagination. I can't help what's in your brain.
But your friend got jumped, though.
In a dream. It's not reality.
All right. Hey, and then rapid fire questions. I'm going to go to the next one. All right. Would you rather fight one gorilla with boxing gloves or 30 raccoons with switchblades?
Ooh, dang. Hold on. I'm not fighting a gorilla, so it'd have to be the raccoons, but I feel like I'd lose both. Just because
30 raccoons. Y'all ain't ever gone to the trash can at nighttime and seen like.
But I need to be in full gear because it depends. Like I have a switchblade, but if I'm not like if they're scratching me and crawling on me, like I need to be fully suited up for this. I know I'm not winning the gorilla. Yeah, I don't know.
30 raccoons is a lot of raccoons.
I can't do the gorilla.
With
No, the
boxing
gorilla.
Gloves? You fighting the gorilla?
One
with boxing
gorilla
gloves?
can knock me out. No. No, the gorilla, it has the strength of like 10 men. No.
I agree with your first answer.
Yeah.
I'm choosing the raccoons, but I feel like I'm gonna lose both.
Yeah.
Then I know kind of suited up with switchblades is okay. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't ever like I remember staying in some hood spots. I took out the trash late at night. It's terrifying when you go by the trash can. You just see the raccoon. You just see like 20 eyes just looking at you. Cause yes, and then raccoons like they post up like hood dudes. They just be like,
y'all, do y'all see me?
That's terrifying.
I'm not built for none of that. I keep it demure. Keep it demure.
All right. Next question: if weed commercials were real, what rapper has to be the spokesperson for you?
Oh, Wiz Khalifa for sure.
Okay, so what? I'm gonna deep dive. I'm gonna break the rules a little bit here. So, would spokesperson still be Wiz? It wouldn't be like a woman representative for y'all. It's still Wiz, kind of holding on that
woman
crown.
that be smoking? Rihanna does smoke, yeah.
Fenty weed,
but I'd still pick Wiz. Yeah. I would love to smoke with Rihanna too. I love her. That's like my idol.
Shout out to Wiz. Hey, you still holding it down, my brother, man.
Yeah.
Taylor gang forever. This is a good one. What's the pettiest reason you stopped messing with somebody?
This is a good one. I stopped messing with this one. I was talking to this one guy. I wasn't really talking to him. He just was interested in me. And I stopped talking to him because the first time we hung out, all he played was Rod Wave, NBA Youngboy, and some other sad nigga. I can't. I literally never talked to him again because what about vibes? Gives NBA Youngboy and Rod Wave. And every time I talk to people about like people who are real like NBA Youngboy fans, I need y'all to write in the comments. Give me one song where NBA Youngboy had a good day. A good day, no killing, no fighting, no I had to overcome struggle. One song where he had a good day.
I'm not a Youngboy fanatic, but I'm like the Justin I do like. I'll be like, yeah, nigga.
He be having some little lit songs,
but they all on the same type energy.
Yeah,
though, so.
he don't never have. He's very low vibrational. I can't.
But sometimes niggas need that. Let me say, like they said, this is what people tell me. They say young boy gives young niggas a reason to feel like emotional. That's but it don't feel soft to them. Like when they listen to young boy, they feel like they can get in tune with their emotions, but it's still like on some like nigga, I feel like this.
Yeah. The emotion is anger.
Yeah.
I don't know. I say it's great. It's great in the gym, but that don't really answer anything. But hey, shout out young boy, bro. I'm a player. I said, damn. Wait, song. Wait a minute. The jump on Tyler's album.
That don't count. That's Tyler. That's a feature. NBA Youngboy song by NBA Youngboy. And and that's the thing, like, I will listen.
If y'all know the NBA Youngboy song, please put it in the comments. This is worth the discussion.
Yes.
So, yes. All right. These are rapid fire questions. We already taking too long. Okay. This is a good one. If someone dropped a documentary on your worst moment, what's the title and who's narrating it?
Dang, my worst moment.
What's the title and who's narrating it?
Probably Issa Rae. What's the title? What would the title be? I'm supposed to be rapid fire. I ain't rapid.
I understand. Now this is a thinker. This is a thinker.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I be vibing, y'all. Bad Vibes. That's the title.
Bad Vibes?
Bad Vibes. Narrated by Issa Rae.
Okay. Hey, I mean, it's
always on brand.
It's on brand. It's on brand. I really can't knock it at all. All right. All right. So that was the five rapid questions. All right. Let's see what else.
This is fun.
Yes. Well, those are the main topics we want to talk about. I always like those were all my questions, interview questions. So with all of those things being said, I always try to give a final thought each week to try to leave off with a positive note. Is there any final thoughts that you want to give? Like you can speak from the heart, you can speak on anything you're doing right now. Is there anything you just want to speak on? If you just want to just say something, what's your final thought?
My final thought would be to be original. Do not be using AI to create a whole persona that's not you. Be yourself, whatever that looks like. Whatever your vibe is, stick to that vibe because there's no one else that's like you, and your vibe is genius. if you really put the work in and showcase whatever that is.
Yeah, you definitely a old school Kanye fan.
Yeah, damn, I am real bad. Me and Kanye have the same birthday, you guys. My birthday just passed. The first time my brother ever told me and Kanye had the same birthday, I've been insufferable ever since.
That was my fault, y'all. I remember the moment I told her.
Yeah.
I said, "Well, if I would have known, if I would have known, if I would have known."
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. But with that being said, like I'll share that final thought. Yes, originality matters in a desolate land full of AI and full of people that don't even understand what originality means, and they don't even have a definition to go by because everything is so copy and paper mache these days. So not only just be original, be genuine, and just don't be afraid to lean in. Don't be afraid to worry about if they're cheering for you or if they care. I think I heard something. My homie reminded me. I heard it was on Rick and Morty. It was like, I really don't care about your booze because I know what you cheer for.
Yes.
So I just like, I really could, like, you don't have to be infatuated with the sound. Just do the work and like grow, be very disciplined. Also be very original, but also don't be afraid to just lean into you. Like, even if you have to stand by yourself, sometimes you got to do that because originality always will shine, and it will always be recognized differently than any all this other bullshit. So that's where I'm at. Once again, good vibes, Ari. Thank you for pulling up to the XX Files. Thank y'all for showing up, man. We got more on the way. I love y'all. Good energy. Whoa, and we out of here. Peace.
Bye.